Hey, good morning. I hope you guys are doing good. I wanted to come on this morning. It is Saturday. Is it April 12th? I think it is. Anyway, I'm coming on, getting on my total gym, talking about dating, staying motivated to look and feel your best. And one of the ways I do that is I try to remember that I want to stay motivated because I want to attract the type of person I want to be in relationship with. And so, you hear a lot these days that you want to become the person that you want to date. And so you want to be that positive person that's going to attract that person who is spiritually mature, emotionally stable, and hopefully financially stable person you want to be in relationship with. And one of the ways to do that is to project that positivity. It's what you project. It is that subconscious, some people call it vibes, some people call it the energy that you're giving off, but that's exactly what you want to do. And one of the major ways to do that is exercise, making sure that you are looking and feeling your best. And so you want to make sure that you're radiating and giving off that. Now, obviously, when at a point when I was actively dating, a lot of you people know that I'm in a relationship with Sweetie now. But when I was actively dating, that's really what I wanted to do, and that was very important to me. And I think that was one of the major reasons why I was able to attract Sweetie in the first place. So, just a tip, ladies, just so you know. Second thing is, people communicate more through body language than we do through, actively talking to one another. And like it or not, we make snap judgments about people when we, give that first impression. When we first look at them, we make a judgment about them. Everybody does it. And it doesn't mean you're doing it in a bad way, that you're a bad person, that you're being very critical. No, it's just natural. You just say, hey, what type of, how is this person communicating through their body language? Are they, standing there with their arms crossed, feeling like they're not approachable? Or, are there someone who is standing up tall, has their shoulders back, looking very confident? And, not every guy is going to approach a lady who looks like she's confident. You want a guy who feels like he can handle himself and who has the confidence to approach a woman who is confident about herself. Not, I'm not stuck up or anything like that, but just giving off that positivity, that very just good feeling. You want to be that lady that says, for that guy that says, hey, there's something about her, it's really attractive. And positivity is attractive. It is, what you want to radiate and give off as far as body language is concerned. And so that's the type of person, type of guy who you want to raise his hand and say, hey, I want to get to know her better. So absolutely think about that, and having a strong core, strong stomach, strong lower back to support that, the opposing muscles. You want to make sure that you're giving off that type of, body language, so that way a lot of the body language is doing the work for you. So you want to make sure about that. And not only that, but your appearance. You want to make sure that you are looking your best. And I'm not saying you have to go out and spend thousands of dollars on different treatments. Buying really expensive elixirs from, the highest priced, most luxurious, Coco Chanel or, Estee Lauder. Those brands are great, and I'm sure they have great products. But one of the main things that you can do is drink a lot of water. Try to stay away from coffee and sugar, but drink lots of water because it really does a whole lot for your skin. A lot of people say, oh, Lori, you have great skin. I'm not doing nothing special other than drinking a whole lot of water and sweating it out. It's not so much the things that you put on your skin as much as the things that you get out of your skin, that you sweat out of your skin. All the impurities, all that good stuff. I went to the doctor yesterday. This may sound gross, but she asked me, you go to the bathroom regularly? Yeah, that's important too. You don't want to be walking around feeling all backed up and sluggish. And that does make a difference. And you don't want those types of toxins and impurities. If your body needs to get rid of it, you want to make sure that you're regular. That's just the truth. And I'm not saying that, people are out here saying, who's standing up straight or who's looking, who's looking like they're happy or who's looking that they're healthy. But your hair and your skin, especially for women, give off a lot. Now, a lot of you know that I was having a whole lot of problems with my hair, and nothing brings you more to your knees than, losing some hair, okay? And so, I was like, look, we're gonna figure out a way to get to the dermatologist to figure out what's going on. And, so I've been working with the dermatologist, and one of the things was my iron was low. Low iron would make you shed hair, and stress. And so I had to make some hard decisions and do a lot as far as self-care, putting a lot of things down that I was doing before, but, I had to get rid of some of that stress, and I had to make some hard decisions. And some people weren't happy about it, but you know what? I just had to speak a blessing over them and say, you know what? I had to do what was best for me. And if they're a true friend, if they're really on my team, so to speak, then they'd understand. And so, that's just, sometimes you just need to make those hard decisions. But, your skin and your hair for women, it speaks a lot as far as body language is concerned and how you look. And, you want a person too who cares about their health, And I'm not saying things don't happen. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, if a guy has health challenges that he's a throwaway guy. I'm not saying that at all. If you have health challenges, you're not a throwaway girl. But if you're fighting against it, if you're warring every day against it to try to make it better, that makes all the difference. I tell you, I was a primary caretaker for my dad before he passed away. And I'm telling you, the last 4 years of his life, he really did everything, even in his dementia. He did everything that he could to try to make sure that he had the highest quality of life. He didn't fight me on, X, Y, and Z. It's like, hey, Dad, why don't we try this as far as, changing up your diet, or try this as far as exercising. He tried to walk and get out and do as much as he could, to the point where his body was just so weak he couldn't walk anymore. Even if you don't have all the right answers, but if you're on that journey to discover it together, that makes such a huge, huge difference. I'll be talking more about how I've lost the last stubborn 10 pounds. Be talking a lot about keto and benefits of that, and exercise is total gym. Let me just close by saying this. I used to be one of those people who used to see, the info commercials at night with Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley. And I used to chuckle and laugh and snicker and saying, total gym, give me a break. This is something, that they're trying to supplement and trying to get back into popularity. So they're going to try to, use this as a way to spark their careers. I couldn't be more wrong. I'm telling you, if I had both of them standing in front of me right now, I'd be so apologetic. Be like, Chuck, Christy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I doubted the benefits of this, but I'm telling you, between keto diet, keto lifestyle, I don't even call it a diet anymore, keto lifestyle and this total gym, it has transformed my life. So kudos to Chuck and Christy, who have stood the test of time through all the critics like me. And thank God Sweetie really was the one who, opened up my eyes and said, hey, I've always had a positive experience with the total gym. I had it for a long time. Let's do it again. And so, me being open and not being ridiculous and, again, fighting. What if I would have fought him and not opened up my eyes to the total gym? I would not have the results that I have today. That's what I mean, being open to, just seeing the possibilities and trying different things. That's how you stay motivated to look and feel your best. So I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you like videos like this, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you know when new videos come out, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.